Okay, so I will try and make this super quick. It's been a crazy morning around here, and I know we all have lots to do today. So um, last week we kind of chatted about doing a free group and some ideas for that. Did everyone get a chance to watch the playback? Okay. So what we kind of thought was a really good idea was to do a hit workout free group. So is that something that Caitlin still sounds good to you? And then everyone else, does that sound like something you would be up for doing?
Yes, I think that's awesome.
Okay, yeah, we were chatting, and if you watched it, you know what we chatted about, but we just thought, like, especially after the 12 days of fitness, we got such good feedback with people actually getting to do something physical. So we thought something a little more intensive might be kind of fun, and obviously a shorter time period might be a really good way to get people interested in actually getting up and getting moving. And it'll be for me, I think it'll be an easier hook to kind of see if they want to get them into a real challenge group or get them more intrigued about maybe coaching, or because it's actually getting active and that sort of thing. And so more of what we actually do each day. So if that sounds like a good plan to everyone, it looks like we decided on the 20th through the 24th, so Monday through Friday. And then what we would do is just each pick a day where we posted for that day. And so it would be in the morning, you do like a motivational post. Then you'd post your hit workout. And we talked, Caitlin, remind me, did we talk like 6 to 10 moves, I think is what we decided. And then, so you would just record that just as like samples. You wouldn't necessarily have to do the whole thing full out. And so I was thinking about how I would lay it out when I'm recording mine. And I'll probably just do, each move a couple times. And then at the bottom in text, I would say something like, so many reps, like 20 reps or whatever, however many you want them to do. And then in the evening, you could do maybe like a recipe or like a tip or trick or something for, something you do, maybe like a meal prep something, or, maybe that can just kind of be like your creative juices, whatever something that you enjoy. If it's cooking, if it's a healthy recipe, if it's, your favorite meal prepping idea or something like that. Just to give them a taste of a little bit of everything that we do. So are there any other thoughts that you guys, something that you might want to add to that? Or how does that sound?
I like it still.
Okay.
I was on board last week, but I like it still.
Yeah.
Would you want us to post like it written out and then post like later in the day, post a video of it? That way they have it to see?
Yeah. So what I would do is kind of do like some kind of a graphic that you can either post with it, or maybe like post a video with, the instructions on the video and then a graphic in the comments, or something where they do have a visual of you actually doing them, and then a visual of, where they can actually read through it, and something they can, even print out or take a screenshot of and have on hand if they're like, just hopping out of bed and want to do something quick in the morning, or, whatever. Easy for them to pull up and see right in front of them. Yeah.
So are we doing it, are we just going to add people on Facebook on a free group page?
Yep.
And then each coach will take a day. Am I understanding that right? Okay.
Yep. So as soon as I can do that, I can create the group this coming week. I'm going to have a lot of time when I'm on my way in Georgia for a retreat this week. And so I will get that group started. And typically what I like to do is I like to start promoting for my free groups probably about no more than the week before. So just because, all the free groups people get into, or all the, all the stuff people have going on, once they are excited about it and get plugged in, probably half of them will forget about it if it's too long of a period. And so, and I like to open mine up, maybe let's say like on Friday, we could say like, get ready for, just kind of like an introduction. We could all introduce ourselves in a short video or something to kind of get people reminded that the day is coming on Monday. And then maybe a little splurge on Sunday to say, okay, tomorrow's the day. So what I would do is probably start promoting it on like Monday of the week before. And the way that it will be set up is that you can just add people as as they're commenting below on your invite post. You could just add them in as they're saying, yeah, I want in. And then obviously they know that, you're their coach because they've contacted you. Because Lindsay, this is going to be your first group, right?
Yes.
Okay.
One of the things that we did, I think Mary Catherine started it, but that we did that I found for the past couple groups has been like really successful is we created an event. So we would have an event the week before, and then we would like invite people to the event. And then that way it said like, so-and-so is going to this event. And then I had people that I wasn't even friends with, that none of us were friends with, that added because they wanted to be a part of the event because they saw it. And so then from there, I friended them if they were like a mutual friend of mine. And I friended them, and then I reached out and said, hey, I'm just friending you. I'd love to add you to the group. And then we started the group like separately, and we did the videos and stuff. And then the night before we added everyone to the group. So it was like they were a part of the event. And so then we had all these random people that we didn't invite, but they saw the event and wanted to be a part of it. And then Sunday they got like a welcome video. Welcome, this is what it is.
Okay.
So that's like another.
That sounds probably like, I've never done it that way. I just have always found it easier to do one place. But if you found a lot more success doing it that way, then yeah, I'm totally down for doing it like that. And it'll be a good learning experience for me too.
And it's also easy because you remember who said yes, because a lot of times people will say yes and then you won't write them down or you'll forget, and then they're already like in there, so it's easy to just add them over.
Okay, so you would then, just because I'm technologically not savvy,
Sorry.
So you create the event as like a whole separate thing, and then once everyone is like, yes, I want to go on, like, let's say Saturday, you create the event, the group, and then I would just add everyone who said yes to a whole separate group, right?
Yeah, so it's almost like we'd make the actual group private, and so no one can see. Sure. They can't even see it at all. So then we make the event, and then probably make it starting like Wednesday, exactly like you said, because it gets crazy. So start the event like Tuesday, Wednesday, and promote it, and have people, because everyone will click like attending. And that's how I got people that didn't know, because it was populating. So people will click attending. And so then anyone that clicked attending on it, what I would do is on like Sunday night, I sat down and I had like 2 screens open, and I just went through and I just added everyone that clicked attending to the group. Okay. And then on Monday, I just canceled the event. So then it like disappeared off Facebook.
Okay, cool.
And so that's how I think I got like friends of friends of friends that didn't see my post, but they saw that their friend was attending this event. Because you know how it says like interested or attending. So that's how I got kind of some roundabout people to join.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. I can do that. It'll be a first time for me, so I might have to reach out. I'm sure it's so easy. The first time I created a group, I was like, I've never done that. Before I started coaching, like all of this like Facebook stuff was so foreign to me. And so I was panicking that I had to create this free group, and I was like, I don't know how to do that. And it was obviously so easy, but I was like terrified that I was going to do something wrong. Cool. So so Lindsay, that's what we'll do then is we'll do the promote probably Monday or Tuesday and get that event open. And then you can either, you know, and did you just share your, like, did you obviously share the event,
Share the link.
but then you share the link too, right?
The link. Yeah, they link and then they click on it and it'll bring them right to the event and they just click attend.
Okay.
So it's super easy.
Yeah.
This one was the last time the first time that I did the event. I've always done exactly what you did before. And then Mary Catherine has done it like 3 or 4 times. And she was like, you have to do this. Like, it is not an option. You have to do it. And so the last time I did it, I was like, I see why she said to do it, because like I said, there were people that it reached that it wouldn't have normally reached just because of friends clicking it. So,
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'm totally fine with doing that. And if it's helpful and benefits us more, then I'm totally down for that. So we can do that. What else? There was something else I was gonna say. Oh, so we should pick days that we want to do for our HIIT workouts. So if I can just take Monday and then everyone else can pick a day.
Can I have Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yay.
That's helpful. Cool. So let's see.
I'll take Tuesday, and then I know this is Samantha's, I think, only second free group, so I'll take so she can get like a couple days of under her belt of us posting.
And I don't care. Between Thursday and Friday, I'm fine with either one.
Okay.
Whichever is more helpful. I don't know if Sam works or if...
She sounds like a busy bee.
She is so busy. All over the place, poor thing.
And didn't she say she usually coaches on the weekend? So maybe Thursday would be more...
Yeah, she coaches every day, but yeah, you're right. She does coach weekends.
So
Yeah,
I'll take
maybe
Friday. That way it doesn't like...
Okay.
I don't know, throw her off if she's busy.
Okay.
I know that we said last week, I like to share just funny stuff because it makes me feel productive. But I had said in the video last week, I don't know if y'all watched it, I had my husband is a musician, and we went out last Saturday night, and one of the songwriters had commented that he was like laughing at my workout videos, not laughing, but that he sees them and he was joking. My husband left again this weekend, and he had a guy that came over on Thursday. They were practicing, and he literally, totally different guy, totally different group of musicians, and did the same thing. I like came home and I hadn't worked out in the morning, so I came downstairs and he did this like weird arm movement. He's like, I see you. I see what you're doing. I was laughing so hard. I was like, it just, every time I think like my posts aren't being seen, I'm like, that I have these like random people that laugh at my workouts. And I'm like, you know what? At least I'm giving them some entertainment, if anything.
Yeah, that's so funny. And I have to tell you, you guys are killing it with your workout videos. You and your husband are so funny. And Sindel, you girl, what in the world? You are like
jacked. Thank you. I actually, I've been like not bodybuilding, but kind of like that for 4 years. And then Mary Catherine found me and was like, you need a coach. And then I just fell in love with it. So,
oh my God. I'm like,
thank you.
Yeah, this girl. And and I feel like, because you guys post like videos every day, right? Because I feel like I see them every day. I'm like, man, I got to get on that. So anyway, so good job with that, because I really enjoy seeing them.
Thank you.
Did anyone get a chance to, Caitlin, to post about or reply to your likers about your transformations and just ask for a poll about what they would like to see from you?
Yeah, and actually, so there were probably, I messaged a bunch. Some of them didn't get back, but there were a couple people, and what they honestly said was they wanted more recipes and more workout videos, which are the two things that I didn't think that people wanted. And then a couple people said that the like daily motivation, like just posting happy posts. I think because like, I guess when I see it, I'm always like, oh, another Monday, another motivation, because my feed is filled with it, but not everyone's is filled with that. And so they said that they really liked every morning or every afternoon how it was like uplifting rather than like right now, all the political stuff. So I was like, maybe I need to slow down with some workout videos, or maybe I need to, but that's the stuff that they said enjoying scrolling through and seeing. So
and
that was
isn't that funny? Because like those are kind of like the 3 baseline things that they tell us to do, and sometimes we kind of lose track of that a little bit and get away from that. I know I'm really bad about doing just like solid motivation posts. Like I might add it into whatever I'm talking. You want to say hi? Whatever I'm talking about, but I don't ever just do, not often, I don't ever just do like even just a graphic or, something that has like a quote or something. So that's interesting to hear, because I did hear a little bit about that too. But you found it helpful?
Yeah. And it was nice to just interact with people.
Yeah. I even found that it like made me a little bit emotional just to hear that, when people were paying attention or seeing what I was actually trying to portray, and it was coming across as I was hoping it, and that they were like, please keep doing that. And so, yeah, the feedback's just nice to do that. And you other ladies, I don't know if you know what we're talking about, but last week we kind of chatted about, I had gone through like 3 days of my posts, and I pulled up all of my likers for like my transformation post and, oh gosh, now I'm forgetting which ones, but even if it was just like ones with me and Cruz or my recipes or, whatever, I just took 3 days. I chose whatever, it was like Monday through Wednesday or something. And I pulled up every single liker that liked any of my stuff for those days. And I went through and I opened all of I had a lot of tabs. I was saying last week, I just opened everyone in a separate tab so I could keep track of when I messaged someone, and then just closed them out. But I just said, hey, thanks for the support and the encouragement. It means so much to me. Just kind of thank them a little bit about liking my stuff and commenting or whatever it was that they were doing, or however they've been interacting with me. And then I said, I'm just taking a little poll, and trying to figure out what people really want to see from me and what you're really enjoying. And then I gave them, you can give them a list of ideas. So they're not like, well, what the heck is she talking about? But, so I said, do you like posts about fitness and workouts, or nutrition and recipes, or mama stuff, or, and I gave them a whole list and motivation, a whole list of stuff. And it was crazy how much feedback I got. And so not only are you interacting with people, and some of my conversations lasted a while, but so not only are you interacting with people and, having those conversations that could potentially lead somewhere, but you're also kind of determining, what's really getting to people, what's hitting their hearts, or, what are they really interested in seeing? What are they going to stop scrolling for? Or, and so it's a really good idea. It's a really good practice. And I was saying that I might do it either every 2 weeks to, or at least once a month, because even just to freshen up my perspective of what I'm posting about, along with being able to start those quality conversations. So it's something that I recommend doing. If you didn't do it this week, to do it, or if you didn't do it last week, to do it this coming week. And just, pick whatever day, whatever days are best for you. I would highly recommend at least doing it on one of your transformation posts, because obviously that's kind of like I don't know about the rest of you, but that's where I get most of my most of my commenting and liking, because people really like to see that back and forth or before and after. So you're going to get a lot of feedback on that. So that's one that I recommend making sure that you reach out to. I recommend reaching out to Transformation Post every week. Aside from, and that's not really a poll thing, but just to say, hey, thanks a bunch for liking and supporting that. It's really hard for me to put myself out there and get out of my comfort zone and that sort of thing. And people are really kind about, supporting you on that. So anyways, I think that I hope that's going to be helpful for you guys. So is there anything else that you want to chat about before we wrap up? Nope. Is there, I guess we should decide on a time for next week, or some way of communicating next week. I don't know what my schedule is going to look like Saturday. Sunday, I'll be at the airport most of the day, so I can try and hop on and do something there. But I don't know. Saturday might be a little bit up in the air because I don't have our schedule yet. So how would you guys like to do a call for next week?
I'm pretty open during the week, anytime after 5 Florida time.
Okay.
And then I don't have plans on the weekends usually, so anytime. I like to keep them open.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody?
I'm better at night.
Night. Okay.
I know it's not good for Samantha, but I don't know if there's a really good time for her anytime.
Right.
So, I mean, when do you leave for your
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Like 5:40 a.m. my plane leaves.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't know. Ashley hasn't done a schedule.
No, not yet. She's not telling us a whole lot because she doesn't want us to know a whole lot, which I totally get. She kind of gave us when we're going to be at the house and when we're going to be away, that sort of thing. But not this is because we are going to get scheduled, free time where we can do our power hours and stuff and work. So I can kind of give you guys a heads up then. But if I have to remember that I'm going to be on your time, or I'm going to be on East Coast time. So that is going to be a little bit more tricky because it would be hey, I'm ready now. Or, because I feel like I could do Saturday, but it would probably be afternoon. And that might be tough for everyone because it's afternoon on a Saturday.
I know next week, personally, I can always watch the recording. I know next weekend it is my husband's best friend's birthday. And
Okay.
There's going to be a slew of guys in town.
Sure.
So next
Okay.
Saturday is going to be crazy for me.
Okay. So what if we just decided that we didn't do a call until early the following week, when I get back?
What about Monday night or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah. I can do Monday night.
That works for me.
What's that?
That works for me.
Okay.
So we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to
Yeah.
stress out.
And then we can kind of talk about trainings and stuff that we did at retreat, which might be helpful for us to maybe give us some ideas for kind of challenges for us to do this month. Does that sound better?
Yeah, the 13th. Is that what you're?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sunday's the 12th, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So probably. What's the probably? Y'all watch The Bachelor? I record it, so it doesn't matter. No. Okay.
I go to bed 9 o'clock
Okay.
Florida time, so that's the only thing.
Okay.
I know I'm an early bird. I gotta get up at 4, so
Okay. So what if we did 8, which would be
I could do that.
5 here.
At
That works.
7. Yeah, that's
And you're
perfect.
7. Okay.
That's perfect.
I work on Mondays, but if I can always watch the recording if I'm not home by the time you start the call. So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that'll be helpful because then we could talk about a lot of stuff that we learn and all that good stuff when I'm there. And you guys, I'm really thinking about doing my HIIT workout in the mountains. How cool would that be, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I was like brainstorming that while I was sleeping last night. I was like, that would be wicked cool. Okay. So I think that's it. Unless you guys have any other questions, but you can get a hold of me at any time. And please get lots of yummy stuff at Trader Joe's because
I'm walking around and I was like, oh, everything looks so cool.
I literally, we don't live close enough to one that I go often, but we did drive to one last week and I was like, oh, it was like heaven. Okay. All right. You guys have a
Alrighty.
good day and we will chat soon.
You too. Bye.
Bye.